Communication is about to get much faster and much more impulsive for these signs. Ugh. That's right, you heard it here. On April 16th, Mercury enters Aries. Things are about to get loud, frustrating, and all over the place. Hopefully we take our time to communicate, maybe we won't. Somebody's feelings may get hurt, and somebody may communicate their passions. Overall, there's gonna be somebody's new beginning. For Leo, Mercury is transiting your ninth house of belief, philosophy, creating the life that you want for yourself, finding the meaning of life, higher education and knowledge, travel, luck, opportunity, and spiritual practice. This is a great transit for exploring your curiosity for your existing beliefs, perhaps finding a new belief may suit your fancy. You can even learn about certain opportunities that may lead you into finding the meaning of life, perhaps your own personal meaning of life, of course. Or you can learn something new about an existing spiritual practice. Just be sure that we're not being too impulsive when learning something new here. Honey, this can lead to psychological damage if not careful. Mars is still in Cancer. So with that, listen to your intuition too. It'll help you to expand, maybe, maybe not. For Virgo, Mercury is transiting your 8th house of deep healing, transformation, going below the surface, examining the darker aspects of life as well as making peace with your past. Ugh. Now's the time to let go of anything that no longer serves you or your current self. This could be thoughts, any past communication that could have hurt you, any ideas that are no longer serving you as well. Pretty much anything that you've taken action towards that didn't produce any results. Gotta give that the chop so you don't flop. This is also a great transfer for getting into the occult, learning more about astrology, but it's also a great transfer for getting to the bottom of things, becoming the investigator. You gotta search for the truth. It could be your own truth, could be somebody else's truth, don't know. Essentially, you'll be a truth seeker, which means people can't lie to you during this transit. It'll be hard for them, because you'll see right through them. Your eyes will be piercing. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm having a blackhead on my nose. Anyway, this transit could bring deep thoughts, so sending thoughts and prayers there, cause no, it gets better. For Libra, Mercury is transiting your 7th house of relationships, partnerships, interpersonal connection, business contracts, marriage and unions, with separately results may vary. Call now! This is a great transit for learning more about the people that are in your life, perhaps learning more about the relationship that you have with yourself. It's the best relationship one can ever have. It's a great time to become curious about any business connections that you may have. It's also great to write your own contracts during this transit. Of course, if you're in the position to do so. For me, I'm not signing anybody's contract other than my own. Look, this transit could also bring in new connections, more social connections. It can help you to see things that you may not see within yourself. But do be careful what you say to other people. It may aspect your ascendant, so it could have an impact on you. This could be good or bad luck. For Scorpio, Mercury is entering your 6th house of daily responsibility and operation, work schedule, routine around personal development and physical health. This is a great transfer for becoming more organized within your daily responsibilities, your day-to-day endeavors, if you will. But it's also a great transit to take your time within your day-to-day, make a list and stick to it. No one said you had to follow it in order, but you know what you have to do, and now it's time to put the action behind it. And remember, not everybody's going to match your work ethic. I say this because you may get frustrated and start speaking. And the next thing you know, you're going to end up by yourself doing all the work that you didn't want to do by yourself. Be patient, if in the case that you're working with other people. If not, you have a field day. For all the signs, be sure to pay attention to any personal placements as well as aspects being made. Other signs are in the other videos.